Welcome to the 2017 season of Hockomock League football with the Warriors of Foxboro High School. Today's matchup between the Foxboro Warriors and the Warriors of King Philip High School, coming to you from the newly dedicated Jack Martinelli Field in Foxboro. Bringing you all of today's exciting football action are Doug Seuss and Frank Jaffoon. Doug and Frank down the field for today's pregame conversation.
Tonight is senior night for the Foxboro cheerleaders and players. We would like to take a few minutes to recognize and congratulate these seniors and their parents who have given so much time, effort, and dedication to the Foxboro High School football program. Many of these young men and women started way back in midget football. Their efforts over the years are a big part of the tremendous success of one of the premier football programs in the state. We all extend our best wishes and wish you great success in the future. We would also like to extend our best wishes to the senior members of the King Philip Warriors, cheerleading, and football squads. As I call out each Foxboro cheerleader and player and their parents, would they please proceed to the middle of the field. First, the cheerleaders. Captain Molly Barbieri, with mom and dad Paula and Mike Barbieri. Captain Erin Conley, with mom and dad Darlene and Craig Conley. Erin Del Greco, with mom and dad Robin and John Del Greco. Maddie Phillips, with mom and dad Karen and Todd Phillips. Maria Polisopoulos, with mom and dad Linda and Christos Polisopoulos. Now for the football players. Wearing number 1, Captain Jack O'Donnell, Dad Rob O'Donnell, and Mom and Stepdad Angie and Greg Dorsell. Wearing number 2, Captain Teddy Mayer, Mom and Dad Lisa and Ted, and sisters Maddie and Allie Mayer.
Hey, they have a flyover too, huh?
Number 3, Captain Phil Duray, Mom and Dad Magdalena and Gilbert Duray.
The quiet flyover. 609.
Number 10, Devin Hassett. Mom and Dad, Darcy and Steve Hassett.
Not a bad way to spend Friday night. So. My youngest was still playing football last marathon. I usually get a Saturday after the Friday.
Number 22, Captain Mike Henry. Mom, Anne Marie Henry, and Dad, David Henry.
We got kids from Charlotte on the team. I see them on the roster. I don't have any. Thanks. I think he's still playing. Or he graduated.
Last of our captains is number 44, Matt Pond.
I remember the name.
Mom and Dad, Rachel and Kevin Pond, and brother Jake.
I think he was a captain. Just about everybody that plays there was a captain. It's probably the same level. Division 3, it's hard to beat. Division 3. Forget it.
Number 5, Aiden Kelly. Mom, Karen Kelly, and grandfather, Roger Oscar.
You should get some stars for it. He's a little sore, but he's a left tackle. And left back. That knows what they're doing, how they want to play. It's just a been playing since his freshman year. So. A couple other kids in the league.
Number 7, Louis Piccolo. Mom and Dad, Wendy and Joe Piccolo. Number 18, Pat Cavity. Mom, Mayas, Dave, and Dad, and sisters Nicole and Corinne Cavity. Next up, number 19, Louis Blake. Mom and Dad is Sue and Jim Blake.
Oh, wait, who?
Last year was
Oh, my aunt's here. I don't know what she is.
Number 20, Pat Carey. Mom Sue and Dad John Carey.
We'll know on game day. That's all that matters.
Number 23, Sam Garabrandt. Mom and Dad, Amy and Shane Garabrandt. Sisters Sydney and Morgan Garabrandt. Number 31, Jonathan Lucas. Mom, Missy Thomas, and Dad, Rob Lucas.
They had the ball for a while.
Number 34, Anthony Capichetti. Mom is Jocelyn Salmon. The grandmothers are Janice Capichetti and Pam Goodrow. Number 42, Anier Gubala. His mom, Malika Gubala.
guys on the line, battle ball.
Number 43, Sam Blake. Mom, Dad, Lisa and Tom Blake. And sisters Hannah and brother Thomas. Number 51, Sam Irvin. Mom and Dad, G. Helen and Jeff Irvin. Number 55, Brian Gill. Mom and Dad, Kristen and Greg Gill. Number 56, David Dow. Mom and Dad, Colleen Dow and David Dow Sr.
That's a lot of seniors. That's Sharon?
Number 58, Joe Abdu. Mom, Denise Abdu. It's great to see Denise. Brother John Abdu and sister Jules Abdu. Number 59, Joe Derba. Mom and Dad, Linda and Joe Derba. Number 60 is Jack Bellinger. Mom and Dad, Tina and Bill Bellinger. Number 61, Nico Tedescucci. Mom and Dad, Kim and Mike Tedescucci. Number 65, Matt Seuss. Mom and stepdad, Marge and Joe Medeiros. Brother Nick and Dad, Mike. Number 78, Kate Trini. Mom and Dad, Kara and Tim. Number 82, JT Burke. Mom and Dad, Ellen and Jim Burke. Sister, Megan Burke. Number 83, Andrew Whalen. Mom and Dad, Joanne and Ed Whalen. Number 86, Tim Cash. Mom and Dad, Mary and John Cash. Number 87, Luca Oker. His dad, Paul Alessandro and Ellen Ross, a family friend. That's the story here. Number 88, Pat Buser. Mom and Dad, Kathy and Mark Buser. And his grandparents, Harry and Pat Buser. Number 90, Tom Slater. Mom and Dad, Candy and Tom Slater. Number 91, Alec Brodor. Mom, Laura Sankey. And last but not least, Riley Wigmore. Mom and Dad, Connie and Dale Wigmore. Let's give a hand to the Foxboro Warriors senior cheerleading and football squads.
Through the 2017 season, Foxboro High School Warriors. Doug Seuss, alongside my partner, longtime partner, Frank Jaffoon, here to bring you tonight's action. And senior night, home opener, a lot of activity here, Frank.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a good game, Doug. For a home opener to be playing the state champions is quite an opportunity for Foxboro. And, you know, we know that King Philip has a very good football team. They knocked off a very good North Attleboro team last week. And Foxboro's a tough bunch of kids, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and King Philip, again, years ago, we mentioned earlier, they used to be like an automatic W on the schedule.
Sure.
And since the arrival of Brian Lee, things have changed.
And his father.
And his father, yeah. The general in the background, certainly, I'm sure, giving a few pointers.
Oh,
but KP, their numbers are big. Their players are big. They got some skilled guys, starting with their quarterback.
Oh, yeah. Good player. Had a great game in the Super Bowl, as we talked about last year. This program has evolved under Brian Lee. What has happened is they've taken a lot of kids from Zavarian, a lot of kids from Fian. They used to lose a lot of those kids, as we know, and that would really created a lot of problems for King Philip. But now they're getting them all back, and there's nothing like winning.
Yep. Now from the Foxboro side, last week they opened up on the road at Hingham, won a 7-3 ball game. Certainly a defensive struggle by the score.
Yep.
They did struggle moving the ball a bit though too. They had some good running yards, but other than that, it was pretty limited.
There's a lot of new folks there, as you know. Capichetti, the tailback, played 4 or 5 games last year. If we can get 11 games out of him this year, we're going to be doing fine. Quarterbacks, it's kind of an iffy situation. We got 2 quarterbacks. Both of them are pretty good. The offensive line, as you know, is new, but defensively they hit hard. They've got some strong players. We'll talk about them as we go on here tonight. But I think it should be a pretty good football game, at least for a half. We'll see if King Philip wears us down.
Yeah, and defensively is where a lot of these seniors played last year.
That's right.
As underclassmen, so they were making their mark a year ago, and Matt Pond, Michael Henry, a couple of those guys there. So hopefully we'll be calling their names a lot tonight, and we're looking forward to it. We've got a beautiful night here at the Hearn Field. The crowd's filling in, and as we said, it was senior night. I believe there's close to 40 seniors there, plus the cheerleaders, and we want to wish them luck this year and then next year as they start college and other activities.
Yeah, this is a great summer night for football right here.
Yeah. So we'll be joining you soon. Right now, they're going to get ready to bring the teams out onto the field, and then we'll have our national anthem and the coin toss.
Going in the shirt, Adrian. I like this. I come here and I make money.
The 2017 Foxboro Warrior football team. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Foxboro's Jack Martinelli Field
Hey guys, shake hands.
for tonight's Hockomock game between the King Philip Warriors, coached by Brian Lee, with a record of 1 win, 0 losses.
All right, guys, you want to back up a little bit?
Okay, back up.
Martinelli's
It's on.
2017 Foxboro Warriors, with a record of 1 win, 0 losses. Taking the coin flip for King Philip Warriors, captain number 21, Andrew Dittrich, And captain number 25, Shane Frommer. And for the Foxborough Warriors, captain number 1, Jack O'Donnell. Captain number 2, Teddy Mayer. Captain number 3, Phil Duray. Number 10, Captain Devin Hassett. Number 22, Captain Mike Henry. And number 44, Captain Matt Pond. King Philip won the toss and will defer. Please stand for the national anthem.
We're back here at the Jack Martinelli Field. Foxborough will be receiving. KP won the toss and deferred to the second half. And right now we are going to have the national anthem.
Adam Bush.
All right, a very good job by our band as always under the new leadership. Dr. Steve Massey retiring after many years.
Yep.
But a good job, and we're ready for some football here. Again, Doug Seuss joined alongside my partner Frank Jaffoon. We also have Dave Fay doing the announcing of the games over there.
He's new too. Well, he's not really new.
Well, he's replacing the legend, Al Sozio.
Nobody can replace him.
Nobody can replace Al, but Dave's going to do a damn good job. Excuse that.
Got a great voice.
There. Yeah, he does.
This new guy, he's got a great voice.
So teeing it up for King Philip. We'll try and get a number here.
We'd like to take a moment.
Looks like 37.
Foxborough Warrior cheerleaders who add color and excitement to the football program.
It's Cole Baker, the kicker for King Philip.
Coached by Nikki Courier, the freshman. Alexa Bonarelli.
Back deep for Foxborough, we have DeRay on one side and
Haley Hickson.
Hayden Phillips, is that right? Am I looking?
Phillips.
Can't get the number, Dougie.
Kenna Yozo.
maybe 35.
Yeah, maybe 35.
Can't really tell. And they're not even wearing their gold shirts.
Oh, I know.
The white shirts with the gold numbers.
That's a challenge for us.
That's a challenge for us. So.
Grace Esposito. Kelly McCarthy. Margaret McNamara.
We're off.
and Alicia
Ball's
Morrison.
kicked deep. It's heading in direction of DeRay. He's going to field it at the goal line. He's got a wall of blockers in front of him. Makes a move to his right side. And he's going to be smothered under.
Yeah, he's swarmed.
Juniors, Allison Brandt. Captain Kayla Donovan.
Yeah, number 22 on the tackle there for King Philip was Sam Callanan.
The seniors, Captain Molly Barberi.
The Foxborough's offense will take the field.
Erin Del Greco.
I'm anxious to see this. I hadn't had an opportunity to see a scrimmage. I saw all of them last year, but this year I haven't had a chance to see them. So I understand they did fairly well.
Yep. It looks like Devin Hassan's going to open up at quarterback for the Warriors tonight.
Okay. Maybe expecting a bit of running, perhaps.
17, first and 10.
He has Capichetti as his deep back. In the shotgun as always. And there's the handoff to Capichetti, and he gets a little bit around the outside. He's going to pick up a couple there. Following the block of Cade Triani there, number 78.
Number 34, Anthony Capichetti.
Cade's a big boy. Set the weightlifting record this year at Foxboro High with the football team.
Number 25, Shane Cromer.
We get a chance, we'll try and run down the line for you.
Number 28, Nick Kerr. Second and 7.
Gain of 3 there. Foxboro out about the 22-yard line. Coming down on 10 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Well, they had that
there's nothing
packed.
there.
There was 7 guys at that ball.
Mike Henry on the carry, and basically he may have lost a yard. No, they're going to spot him about the same. No gain on the play.
On the stop for KP.
Take a look at the left side of the King Philip line right there. Right
shot a
there.
gap, yeah.
Yep, 44. 44 is Jack Webster.
Shot the gap. So Foxboro facing a third down, long 6, more like 6 than 7 here. Break the huddle. All right, we're doing a little flip-flopping here with our receivers. We're going to have trips to the near side. Again, Devin Hassett calling signals from the shotgun. Good snap. He tosses one out here. He's gonna be a little shy, I think, of that first down.
Yeah, I think he's about a yard and a half short.
Teddy Mayer on the receiving end of that pass, but Foxboro comes up short by about 2 yards.
Let's take a peek at the short.
Little bubble screen.
Yeah, boy, that's close to being.
Yeah, it's close to being a push in the back too by DeRay.
44, Jack Webster.
Webster again on the tackle.
Okay, we've got 24 deep for KP. That is. We'll get these in. Aiden Bender, number 24, and I can't get the other one, Dougie.
25, I think.
25, that's Frommer, I think. We're going to hear Frommer's name a lot.
Good snap. We got a good, decent high kick here. Frommer's going to receive that.
Yep.
And he's got the sideline.
He's got about 20, 25 yards,
Yeah,
too.
he does. Good return on his part. Looked like number 18, maybe Pat Caveney on the tackle, but the return is all the way back to the Foxboro 31-yard line.
Yeah, they set that up pretty good, Mike. If you get a chance, let's see the reach play on that one.
Pat Caveney on the tackle.
All right, this Hockomock, Shane Frommer, all Hockomock League kid. He's a player, offensively and defensively.
First down.
Yeah.
Caveney got him.
Caveney got him, but not after a really good return.
Yep. Looks like he stepped out a little bit upfield, Doug.
Yep. So first and 10 from the 33 of Foxboro. We get motion, and we're going to have a toss sweep here. And once again, this is Frommer.
Yep.
And the ball's down on the ground. Looked like almost.
Yeah, they called him down.
Called him down.
25, Shane Frommer. The carry for KP.
Picks up about 3 yards down to the Foxboro 30-yard line.
Sam Blake, number 43.
No score here. Opening minutes. We've got 8 minutes left on the clock in the first quarter.
On the stop for Foxboro.
KP with their first possession and already in good field position driving in Foxboro into the field.
One thing King Philip is going to do with running the football as much as they are going to is control the clock. That's another thing we have to keep in mind about.
Now we're going to get a whistle here. I got timeout of sorts.
We got timeout, King Philip. 20-second timeout.
They're going to take one of their 5 timeouts. On that front line for Foxboro, just give some names with numbers. We got number 91, Alec Brodeur in there. And we also got number 71, Sean Texera. Again, you got some of your captains out there. Matt Pond, number 44, is there. Phil DeRay, 3 is there. Mayer, 2 is out there. On the near side, we also have
Piccolo, number 7.
Number 7. So King Philip shifting there in a straight power I. And we're going to see Fromer take this off tackle. And he's going to pick up about 5 yards on that, bring up a short third down situation, about 3rd and 3 from the Foxboro 25-yard line.
Tackle by number 10, Devin Hassett.
Devin Hassett on the tackle there. David Dowell, 56, is out there in the linebacker position. Pat Caveney's playing at defensive end.
Foxboro 26-yard line.
Looks like Foxboro's going with a 3-man front there, Frank.
I just thought so, but they just brought another
just
one
brought
in.
a guy up, okay.
Yeah, so they're 4. 4 up front.
Here we go, King Philip again with the power eye. And we're going to, a little miss up with the handoff
Oh,
there.
there's a stop right there. And I can't see King Philip kicking.
Absolutely not, but I think what happened here is the quarterback here was looking for a quick dive from the fullback, and the fullback looked like he went to the wrong hole.
Absolutely. Nice play by Foxborough.
Get a break there. Brandon Line and the senior quarterback.
Let's take a look at the center of the Foxborough line, see if we can.
He's opening up right, and the fullback went left.
Yep. 18 Caveney and 22.
That's Henry. So KP loses a big 3 yards on the play, so they are looking at a 4th and 5 from the Foxborough 28-yard line. 6:20 remaining in the first quarter. Now we see Leiden in the shotgun. He's got a little bit of time. He's got a wide open receiver out there. At number 86, I believe. I think it is David Morganelli, I think, was the receiver. But he's got all kinds of time in that shotgun.
Nice
got a wide open
spiral.
Yep, and that's DeRay on the tackle, but not until
before
after
they pick up the first down. Yeah.
So
well, the clock is moving, Dougie. We got 5 minutes and 50 seconds left already in the first period, and the ball is sitting on the
that's a 19
on the 19-yard line.
So back underneath center is Leiden, and we're going to get the toss sweep again. There's Fromer, and nice tackle by Henry. And that ball looks like it may have possibly come loose. No, it did not, but they were reacting like it did. Short gain by Fromer. Nice tackle by Michael Henry there. Gain of 2. Again, we're here at the newly named Jack Martinelli Field. Fitting tribute to our longtime coach and mentor. A lot of young men in this program. Quite an honor a couple weeks ago when they held the ceremony.
It was Super Day.
Yeah. So here we are, 2nd and long. Back in the power eye once again. Here's your fullback blast right there. Be a short gain. Pawned on the tackle. Short run by Nick Kerr. So we have a 3rd and 5 now. And the beauty of the running game, Frank, is it keeps the clock moving, as we've said in the past.
Absolutely, it's the game. It's why they have 6,000 timeouts.
KP's going to split a receiver wide to our sideline, but once again, they're still with a deep back, and it's going to be a play-action pass, and we're going deep down to the corner of the end zone.
Oh, boy.
Ball's out of the end zone. Too much arm there by Leiden.
Yeah.
Play-action pass really didn't fool anybody in the Foxborough secondary.
And we got 4th down again. We'll see what happens here.
Baker looks like he might be coming in for a field goal attempt. Kid's got a pretty strong leg.
He's a lefty, I think, isn't he, Dougie?
Straight up righty, I believe.
Oh, is he?
Yep. They're going to split this ball for the kick. Oh, there's a timeout.
Jack Miller.
Timeout, Foxboro. 20-second timeout.
Call a timeout here, but they're setting up, which will be a 31-yard field goal attempt by Baker. Well, there's a timeout each for Foxboro and King Philip. We've got to be careful tonight. We can't say Warriors because they're both Warriors. And
that's true.
Well, we're back to action again. Snap is good.
Wow, that kid's good.
He's got distance, and it is, wow, he got a lot of leg on that one.
That was good, more than 20.
40, that would have been a good 40, 45-yard field goal attempt.
Absolutely.
Cole Baker drills that one, so King Philip strikes first, 3-zip. And Baker will now be kicking off, and his first kickoff sent right to the goal line.
To the goal line, and then he just kicked this ball probably 45 yards.
Yeah.
In the extra point. A nice strong leg that
he sure
young
does, and I believe he is an underclassman too.
Got him 10th
They got him
grade?
listed as a 10th grader.
Yeah, I don't like to see that.
Wow. Kid could have a bright future if
Absolutely.
he's already able to boot a ball as well as he does. And we've been blessed over the last few years. You and I doing all these games. We've seen the likes of a lot of good kickers here.
Matter of fact,
Cronin last
Foxboro,
year.
even beyond us, Dougie, they've had some very good kickers.
That's right. Going back to Ali Matata and guys before that. So
Aaron Dufour, and we could go on and on. There's been a ton of them.
So again, DeRay is deep in the end zone. I do believe he's joined by Brian Derber. Looks like number 35. And Baker gives it another ride. This kid's got leg. DeRay should just take it in the end zone, nail it. Oh, he's going to come out. Wow. He gets just beyond the 20-yard line.
Like around the 22.
All right.
That kid, now, you got to think about this. That young man kicked the ball from the 40-yard line, 2 yards deep in the end zone.
62 yards. All right.
It's a heck of a boot right
Yeah,
there.
DeRay's about 4 yards deep in that end zone, partner, and
Yeah.
it's a risky call. DeRay makes things happen. He is an exciting runner, but you know, if he doesn't break the 20-yard line, then you know, it wasn't a good decision. In this case, it was. So Foxboro will take over. 4:09 left in the first quarter. 3-0 King Philip. And Hassett's back to pass. He's got a wide open Michael Henry, who's got the sideline. He's going to be down near the King Philip 40-yard line. We'll see where the officials spot this. But
Nice play.
Mike Henry out of the backfield, wide open.
Oh, they brought it way back.
Oh, they did. He must have stepped out of bounds.
Yep.
Oh, it's too bad. It ends up being about a 20-yard gain, but they lost 20 yards too.
Nice call. Nice pass.
You see, nobody out there. The linebacker was trying to cover him, just wasn't even anywhere close. And someone,
Oh, yeah, right out there. Yeah, he lost about 15 or 20 coming
he sure
back.
did. But a huge gain, Foxborough's initial first down of the contest.
Some linebacker missed that coverage.
Right, now we're going to see, I believe, this is Capichetti on the run.
Gonna pick
No,
up
it's
about-
Henry. It's Henry with a strong run up the gut.
He wants to play.
22, Mike Henry on the carry.
Now, the one thing is in this formation, they're playing without a fullback, so basically he's doing most of that work just relying on his line. He doesn't have that lead blocker.
Yeah.
Gain of 7.
2nd and 3 at the Foxboro 49-yard line.
Almost near midfield now, Foxboro 49. All right, we're going to see reverse angle. Almost like a little draw play, partner.
Nice block.
He
Nice
did get a
block by 34.
Capichetti,
Yeah.
his other back, coming
Yeah.
from the opposite side of Hassett. KP coming with a blitz. Now we're going to see Henry once again. He's going to get the corner.
Oh,
Flag.
fumbled the ball.
We got to push in the back here too. If this is a fumble, the flag will be.
It looked like
declined.
a fumble. Yeah, be negated, but
We got to push in the back. I believe it was on one of our wide receivers on our side, near sideline. And King Phillips.
King Phillips got the football, Doug.
Nice call, good block, and this Matt Seuss 65, and here's Henry, and it looks like he's got the ball pretty secure. You see the flag coming in. Oh yeah, it's a fumble.
24 stuck the ball.
Yep, put his helmet right on the ball.
We have holding against the offense.
Aiden Bender.
During the play, we have a fumble recovered by King Philip. That penalty's declined. First down, King Philip.
We actually had a holding call on Foxboro. I thought it was more like,
Let's take a look at Aiden Bender sticking number 24 here.
Foxboro run by number 22,
good
Mike
shoulder.
Henry.
Yep.
That's a textbook type of tackle
Fumbles
right
recovered
there.
By number 43 for King Philip. Max Harvard.
Foxboro rips off 2 big gains, only to turn the ball over, and King Philip will assume control now inside their own 30-yard line. We have motion by
That's Frommer again.
Frommer again going left side off tackle. And 56 for Foxboro on the tackle is David Dow. He's going to have to come off, I think, because his helmet came loose, and by rule he has to take a play off. Gain of like 3. Coming down to 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Clock is running. Foxboro trails 3-0 in this Hawkmock League contest, although it's non-league because they're KP's
We got a problem.
in a larger division.
This is a timeout that Foxborough did not want to take. they couldn't get the personnel right.
During the play, we had a play, someone come off by rule, that clock stops. The defense allowed to replace the player.
All right. Well, it was not a charge timeout. They'll start the clock again now. And there it goes. 2nd and 7 for King Philip. Once again, we have motion and a power I, and there's that fullback dive. Once again, 28 is on the carry, Nick Kerr.
Boy, this reminds me of when King Philip was playing 20 years ago, when all they could do was run between the tackles, and they didn't do that very well.
However, remember that game a couple years ago where the quarterback sneak, they ran about 12, 14 of them in a row.
Unbelievable.
And we couldn't stop them.
That was the most unbelievable game I think I've ever seen.
No imagination there, but it worked.
Explain that to the folks.
Well, again, a couple years back, King Philip had a huge line. They had some athletes, but they saw something on film, I would say, that showed Foxboro weak in the middle, and they just kept QB sneak right under the center.
12, 15 quarterback sneaks, and they scored on.
They scored a 2-point conversion too to tie the game up, if I recall right.
That's a trap.
Oh, here's a trap. That's right, and that's the fullback. That's Kerr. He's gonna have a huge gain.
That's a big first down right there.
He gets knocked out of bounds, but not until he gets into Foxboro territory.
This is offensive line play right here. Look at it's a trap. 79, 79. 79 and 67. Good.
Opened that up.
Yep. That's
yeah.
Mason Finelli. No, I'm sorry.
Mason Finelli's our guy.
Yeah,
yep.
he's our guy. I'm looking at the wrong. I'll get this right.
Piccolo on the tackle for the
C.J. Leary with the block.
Yeah, really nice. KP down now at the Foxboro 38-yard line. 1st and 10. Back to the power I. Once again, we got motion. And we're going to see the toss to Fromer. And there's a cut block by, there's going to get flags here.
Yeah.
Yep, 3-4 flags on the. It was close. I mean, they're allowed to cut block. The backs are coming out of the backfield as long as they're inside the tackles. But it has to be at a 10-2 angle, and it almost looked like he got him from the side.
Yeah, it was way away.
Yeah, chop block. And you know Coach Martinelli's taking that one because it was about an 8-yard gain.
Okay, we have a foul against the offense. We have an illegal block, number 28. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
It's a big one.
First down.
That's a killer for KP right there.
Yeah, and it goes from the spot of the foul, which he was
right at the line,
right around the line of scrimmage, may even have been a yard deep in the backfield.
Yep.
But
anyway, the ball's going back to the 50.
Yep.
Midfield. We got 1 minute and 28 seconds left in the first period. Mostly running, so that's why the clock has been moving.
So still first down. First and 22 as you hear Dave Fay over the loudspeaker in the background here. KP really spreading this open now with a wide set and a shotgun. Leiden's got a receiver in the middle. Ball's thrown high though.
He hung him out to dry, didn't he?
Big time.
Woo! I mean, Leiden's got a very good arm. Don't get me wrong. He's very good. He's 6'2". You can see over the line of scrimmage.
His receiver, David Morganelli, who caught a pass earlier in this quarter, it's literally hung out to dry.
Yep.
As you can see, he goes up and then boom.
Yep.
You know, Hassett with a good hit on him just in case. Mayer also in coverage, but that's when you go back to the huddle and you say, hey, next time get that a little lower.
Get the ball down.
Get it down a little bit, that's right.
Well, they got 22 yards to go, Doug, for a first down. And we're going to put it up again.
Still in the shotgun. He's going to sprint out now, and he's got a wide open receiver here.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Wide open.
Did he drop the ball?
He did?
Called it incomplete.
Wow, we got to see that again. It looked like
we got a breakdown of Foxboro coverage right there. Monumental breakdown. 81 for King Philip was like 10 yards behind our secondary, Thomas Madden. Yeah, we're going to go back to it.
Let's take a peek at this incompletion. It looked like a completion.
He gets Mayer bit on the up, I think.
Yep.
It's just just underthrown,
right
but he was wide open.
He really was.
No safety help for Mayer on that one. That's why.
3rd and 22.
I mean, for Piccolo. Piccolo was number 7.
There's a draw to Fromer.
I apologize. Fromer is going nowhere. So Foxboro defense, with the aid of that big penalty, will hold on this possession. And the clock is under a minute. We'll probably see. We'll probably see the punt coming up
Also
here.
another
But
stop, number 32,
this is
Martin
just maybe
McElroy.
hoping something good's going to happen out of this. You run a draw
Fourth and about 20.
when it's like third and forever.
Yep.
And there's a decent kick right there. Going to get a
Big
nice
bounce. Oh, my
charity
goodness.
hop.
Big bounce. Down to the 10.
Again, Cole Baker doing the kicking as the punter this time. And
He's the MVP right now.
sure is. He got about a 15-yard roll out of that, Frank.
Yep, he did. 20.8 seconds left in the first period. KP's up 3-0.
Down to the
And I'm pretty much impressed here by the way Foxborough's playing defense.
Yeah,
I think they're legit.
Yep, they're definitely holding their own there. They,
First and 10.
you know, haven't exactly had great field position to defend. KP's had 2 drives that started deep in Foxborough territory.
Let's see if we can move the football.
Well, if we can, let's hold on to it too.
Holding on to it would be very good where we are right here.
We ripped off 2 nice gains before we turned it over that last play we had on offense. So we got a single setback here. And it looks like it's Capichetti. He takes the handoff and he's getting nowhere, trying the right side.
That's pretty good defense right there on the
Yeah,
KP
sure
left
is.
side.
That'll run out the first quarter.
Yep. 52 and 43.
Foxborough carried by number 34, Anthony Capichetti.
Evan Rice on the tackle.
That's the end of the
So
first quarter.
first quarter comes to a close. We're in a tight ball game. King Philip clinging to a 3-0 lead on a 31-yard Cole Baker field goal. Foxborough now having the ball for the third possession. We'll start the second quarter basically at their own 9-yard line with a second down and 11 yards to go. Next week, I believe we open up with Davenport Division action. We're here
Stoughton,
against
right?
Stoughton.
Yep. Then it doesn't get any easier after that.
Nope.
Then we got North
Saturday,
Attleboro.
September 30th, the Foxborough Field Hockey Boosters will be hosting its second annual mattress fundraiser sale. Need a mattress or know someone who does? Stop by the cafeteria at the Ahern Middle
You see
School
on the screen there, you got
September 30th,
offensive
between 10
coordinator
and 5.
Mike Badiri
Get a great deal
and
and help the students.
quarterbacks coach
Use a
AJ
quality
Dooley
brand mattresses of all
giving the
sizes
instructions to
and
the
savings
offensive
30
unit.
to 50% off retail. If you need one for you, your child,
Foxborough's
or
going to come
your
out right to the line.
Please come support.
Can't make any mistakes here. We're on the
Again,
10-yard
that's
line.
Saturday the 30th, 10 to 5 at the cafeteria at the Ahern Middle School. Please come out and support the field hockey
And in the
program.
shotgun, we're going to go out with that little spot bubble pass, and
Oh,
there's nothing there.
they lost
That's
two.
out there to Mayer, and he may have lost another yard.
To number 2, Phil DeRay.
That thing was actually it was DeRay, I believe, but that was snuffed out by Luke
Phil
D'Amico.
Number 8, Luke D'Amico. And number 44,
So, yeah,
Jack
they
Webster.
lost another couple yards, so things are not going well on this drive at the
They got to
moment.
keep the ball on the ground and punt it away.
You see the Foxborough offensive line at the front of that huddle. 78, Kay Triani, 65, Matt Seuss, 63 is the center, Billy
We got
McNeil.
timeout, Foxborough.
74, Andrew Longa.
Yeah,
22nd
and
timeout.
52, Hunter Williams. They got their work cut out for them right now because King Philip, I believe, will probably come hard with a blitz in this situation.
So he's only got 3.
Let's see if Brian Lee boxes up the middle here, Doug. If I'm him, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. If Hassett gets any time to pass, I mean, he has some decent targets. Jack O'Donnell's a big target, number 1 for the Warriors. And Teddy Mayer, number 2, is also a steady hands type of guy, possession receiver. We do see O'Donnell split to the far side, and then we get trips to the right, and that's DeRay and Mayer in the slots. And I believe it's Pat Stapleton, number 13, is
Yes,
the
that's
split
it.
wide out to the near side. Again, Henry the lone back in the backfield. King Philip doesn't really come with a blitz. We're going downfield, and O'Donnell was the intended target, and the ball was well over his head.
Now we're going to have to punt out of the end zone.
Yeah.
Foxborough pass, intended to number 1, Jack O'Donnell. Incomplete.
Never like throwing the ball down there.
4th down for the
Unless you
Foxborough
got
Warriors.
unless you got a speedy receiver and a quarterback with a great arm.
Yep. Foxborough Made nothing out of this drive. You know, it says 4th and 12, but it's about 4th and 14.
I'd be going for the ball here, Doug,
Yeah.
right now.
Liam Foley.
Liam Foley is the punter for Foxboro. He's also the backup quarterback. He gets a good snap. King Philip with token pressure. High punt, ball hits the ground, gets a really nice roll. Oh, there's gonna I'd probably draw a flag. It should, but it doesn't.
Yeah, they let that go.
They did let that one go. Foxboro gets a favorable roll. Ball goes out to the 44-yard line of King Philip, so approximately about a 40-yard kick. We needed that.
Where he's down by number 24, Tommy Gallagher.
There's the bounce. Bink.
Well, this is Tommy Gallagher. Now that's a clean hit. There's the
That's a block.
that's Capichetti,
Yeah.
and there's no need for that. He's, in my
He got
opinion, should
away
have been
with that.
flagged.
Yeah, absolutely. He got away with that one.
Tommy Gallagher gets down there clean, goes for the ball.
10 minutes, 10
we go.
seconds left in the second period. We got an eye from KP.
Yeah, here we go. Toss to Fromer again. He finds a little bit of room, but once again, the Warrior defense follows him up, but
He picks up 6 yards.
does get 6 yards. 71 on the bottom of the pile for the Warriors is Sean Texera. Abdu also on that tackle there, Joe Abdu. Second and about 4. Ball is at midfield.
Second and 4 with ball at midfield.
Linebackers for Foxboro, Pond, and 43 is Sam Blake. Again, we get that motion, and get the fullback dive.
First down.
I think he's going to get that. You're right, partner. Good effort there by Nick Kerr to get to the sticks. Well, they mark him shy. Look at that. Measurement time.
Yep.
King Philip Carabay, number 28, Nick Kerr for the first.
Now they'll bring out the chain crew.
Down to 6 to measure it.
Just good effort on him. He keeps his legs moving. I think he's actually by the 46-yard line. He didn't get a favorable spot. Get our first look at the chain crew. Some new faces there. It's Stevie Hughes right there coming out. Steve might need oxygen by the time he gets back to the sideline. Stevie and I are good friends. He'll appreciate that comment next time he sees me, I'm sure.
Maybe his wife won't.
Maybe she'll say the same thing, too.
Yeah.
First down.
It is a first down, so
It looked like you got it
I
initially.
thought so, too.
46-yard line.
All right, Warriors got to dig in now. I mean, our Warriors in blue. And we're back to that power eye, and wow,
That's fun.
big
right
run.
there.
You can see why this young man was all hawk-mock last year.
Yeah, he's a tough kid. He got good size, 6'1", 6'2", about
Yep.
190 pounds. He reminds
he
me a little
moves.
bit of Capichetti, but he's got a little quickness. to him.
Yeah.
Number 10, Devin Hassett.
Keeps himself square,
Yep.
and that's important when you're hitting the hole when there's a lot of traffic. So he picks up 6. We're about coming down to about 8.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Again, 3-0 King Philip. Now they're going to spread a couple receivers out each side, and once again we're going to see Fromer go off tackle, and he just keeps his
first down,
legs
yeah.
moving. Pass it again on the tackle, but when your safety's making a lot of your tackles, that's never a good sign.
He's 150 yards.
Number 10,
He's
Devin
150
Hassett.
yards waiting to happen, Doug.
Yeah, there was a good angle. You get good kick out block right
Defensive
there.
line standing right up.
Yeah.
31-yard line.
We got to get some penetration on the defensive line here. The fellas are standing up when the offensive line is coming across the line of scrimmage. That's not good.
Yeah. And King Philip is firing off the ball, and this is nothing fancy here.
No,
There's another 10-yard gain.
Pound.
And once again, Hassett with the tackle.
Yeah, the offensive line from King Philip is kicking him out right now.
Devin Hassett again on the tackle for Foxboro.
Yeah, you know, sometimes people look at it and they say, well, this is not a very exciting football, but as a football coach, you love this type. Because you're
First down, King
controlling the
Philip.
clock. You're just chewing up yardage.
You control the game.
We got
Control the
timeout, Foxboro. It's going to be a full timeout.
Good timeout by Foxboro, but right there you see your linebacker Our linebacker got blocked very well for us. Number 32 is Martin McElroy, and he was picked off right at the point of contact. So we need to make a couple adjustments here on the defense. King Philip is marching.
You know what I'd like to see? I was always a big proponent of this. I learned a lot of this at Syracuse when I was playing. The defensive line, before the play call, before the quarterback comes up to the line of scrimmage, shift, and then shift again. So the offensive lineman does not have an opportunity to pick off the defensive line.
Walk in on you,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Even if maybe you bounce back to your initial spot, right? The first move throws them off, and then
there was always movement on the defensive line, always movement on the linebackers. That's what they were known for.
That's a great point. So King Philip has another first down here, and we're back to live action. They're trying a long count, trying to draw us off sides. Again, the fullback dive goes nowhere.
Nothing there.
Here you go. This time 91 on a tackle for the Warriors. Alec Brodeur. So second down, loss of a yard on the play. Pat Caveney as well.
Alec Brodeur. Second and 11.
And we talked about this earlier, Doug. It's a hot night tonight. It's warm, it's humid. This could be a big wearing thing on the defensive line for Foxboro and for the offensive line.
There's that toss sweep.
Nice
and
play.
Pawn. Fromer's lucky he held on to that ball. It's a high toss.
He's lucky he's alive.
Yeah. Pawn coming like a shot.
Nobody touched him. Nobody even touched him. Good play.
We're going to see this one again.
Number 44, Matt
Watch the
Pound.
toss here.
Tackle.
It's a little high, and Fromer never really has a chance to get going. Matt Pawn with a great tackle, wrapping him up for a
That could have
big
been
loss.
called helmet to helmet, too. Do they call a lot of that now? Are they calling a lot of that?
It depends, you know. Certainly, if you put your head down, I mean,
You see it in Pop Warner?
you see some, but not really that much. Kids are being taught the right way. So we got a third and long here, and we're going to see play action pass, and Leiden's going deep to a wide open receiver.
That's 6.
That is 6.
81.
Yeah.
He's the one who dropped the last one. Tom Vandell.
No, that's our guy.
Oh, that's our guy.
It's a Tom, though. Thomas Madden.
That's what I really meant.
That's what you really meant. He did get a foot down, but again, he's behind our secondary, so we got to break down the play action pass worked in this case. And now we'll see Baker. This should be automatic unless he slips and falls.
Baker on for the extra point attempt.
Snap is good.
Nice snap.
It's blocked. And it's going to be picked up by Henry. Oh, he gets tackled. Fortunately, number 89 with
We got to see both of
Jack
those plays
Pillar
again.
there.
Yeah. I want to see where that kid got through.
By Foxboro.
Oh, it makes the score 9-0.
6:24 left in the second
Here's
quarter.
the
King
touchdown.
Philip 9, Foxboro 0.
Looks like he came on the inside there. Ooh.
Oh, he's only got to get one foot
He's
in,
only going
right?
to get one in.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is worldwide
And there's no replay in high school football.
Yep.
Lymphoma Day. It's celebrated throughout
So King
the
Philip
world.
now up 9-0.
Today, the senior
6:24
players,
remaining
parents,
in the half.
the band members, all wearing lime green ribbon.
Mike, if you get a shot, can we get the extra point?
Green lymphoma ribbon on their helmets for the entire season.
Let's take a peek at the block right
Ribbons
here.
are available at both.
I think he was just slow with that kick.
He just kicked it low.
He kicked it low, which was the last thing I really expected.
Yeah, exactly. Especially after the last one.
Baker, punt,
Well,
And he
once
kicks another
again,
one into the end zone.
hey,
Or
this time at the
1
1 yard line.
return.
This is DeRay once again. He's still going.
He'll get up to about the 25.
Yeah, it's been pretty consistent with his returns. He's broken the 20-yard line each time he's returned it. Warriors really need to come up with an answer though now.
Oh, yeah. They haven't moved the football very well.
No, and King Philip
Ray brings it out to
will take the second half kickoff, so it's important that we score here and actually chew up a lot of the clock. We don't want to give them another opportunity before the half. So we got a new quarterback in there.
Foley's in.
Foley's in. Number 9. And in the shotgun. And we're looking at a quick pass here. DeRay's open in the slot.
He gets about 9, I think.
He does.
Pass complete to number 3, Phil DeRay.
And they may give it to him.
Pass.
They give him a first down. That was a strong arm right there.
What's the end of this, though? How he rolls over. Steve Maven, and gets the spot. Good job. Nice hustle by Phil DeRay. Foxboro picks up a first down. Under 6 minutes now. Looks like we're changing the play here at the line. And we're going to go with Mike Henry off tackle. Tries the left side, and not much there. 43 for King Philip.
Carried by number 22, Mike
is
Henry.
in on the tackle there, Max Armour. About a 2-yard gain by Henry. Bring up a 2nd and 8.
Henry gains 2 yards on the carry. 2nd and 8. Foxboro 36-yard line.
Never a good sign either when your linemen walk up to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it makes me think they're tired a little bit.
Yeah, and they're not even playing 2 ways.
Yeah.
There's nice run there by Henry.
Henry, kind of a slashing runner.
Yep. We are missing tonight Mike Luong.
Foxboro 40-yard line.
We're going to see a replay on this with Mike Henry, almost like a little counter play.
Number 43, Max Armour.
Armour again on the tackle. But yeah, Mike Luong, junior running back for the Warriors, is out with a foot injury. He had a pretty good game last week as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he's not out too long. We're going to need him. So we have a 3rd and about 4. Ball is at the 40-yard line of Foxboro. 4 minutes and seconds left in the half. Now we get motion from DeRay, and Foley's going to pass. He's under siege, and he dumps this off nowhere. DeRay was the intended receiver, but
strong rush.
Yeah, it was, and had he even caught that ball, he would have lost yardage. Aiden Bender on the coverage right there. So Foxboro will once again be punting.
4th down for Foxboro.
And King Philip will have an opportunity with 4 minutes to go in the half to put another tally on the board.
They've only had a couple of really good offensive plays, and one of them they had to bring back a little bit.
Number 9, Liam Foley.
We'll see.
Yeah, Fromer is one of the deep backs for King Philip.
Nice snap.
Aiden Bender's also back to run. This is
Good
going to
punt.
Fromer. He's signaling a fair catch, and that's what it is. He'll be down at his own 25-yard line.
Boys take clears at the 25. King Philip.
Well, we got to get a good defense here.
Yeah, certainly a turnover would be
it's
really nice right here, but King Philip looks like they do a very good job of protecting that ball.
Let's get it back.
King Philip still with a few timeouts in their pocket as well. Again, 5 per half, which also adds to the 2-hour-plus game sometimes.
Oh, yeah. We've seen some long ones because of it.
So here we go. Once again, we got motion. And once again, we're going to see Fromer take the handoff.
Nice tackle.
Mike Henry, 22.
Yeah, Michael Henry's having a heck of a game, defensively and offensively.
Yep. And once again, he got helped by Brodeur.
Brought down by number 22, Mike Henry.
We're going to see this from
Take
the other side.
a peek at Mike right here.
He just comes up from his outside linebacker position.
Yep, nice tackle.
Sure is. Textbook. Clock still ticking. 3:20. You don't see a lot of teams going underneath center anymore either.
No, I know.
KP's going old school, and they're doing it very well. We're going to play action pass once again, and Lyden goes.
Nice
Once again,
catch.
he's high, but
That was a
this
nice
time,
catch.
the guy,
81.
young man who caught the touchdown there, Madden, comes
Yeah.
down with that reception. And we're going to see that
Pass complete to number 81, Thomas Madden.
they're going to look see if he actually got the yard line.
You know, they're saying he's about 6 inches short.
He had to go up for that one. Clock is still running.
And I don't know why. Now the clock should.
See that, to me, that's a bad spot
That is a bad.
because he's a yard past the
Absolutely.
first down sticks. Make really a moot point now is a straight ahead power play. This might have been this Fromer again as the curl. We'll see. Oh, he's down on the ground, whoever it is. Yep, we're going to see an injury timeout right now. I believe that's the young man who ran that ball.
For first down out to Greenfield 30.
I'm not sure if that's Fromer or Kurt.
32. Foxboro, Martin McElroy.
You got to be somebody important. He's got a triple wrist coach on
We
him,
have a 50-50
which
winner.
means he's in on a lot of plays.
Winning ticket number 388.
We have the injury timeout, 2:27 on the
Again,
clock.
winning number
King Philip 9,
388.
Foxboro nothing at this point.
6606. Please go to the TP to collect your winnings.
Some of our Cable 8 volunteers down there, the guys who really make this happen. Frank and I are just window dressing.
Not even that in my
Not
case.
even that. Yeah, you'd be throwing
We have-
rocks at those windows, wouldn't you, partner?
We have fun though, Dougie.
Yeah, we always have. We're
Just
doing
a
this over
reminder
10
again,
years now
Saturday,
together. Over
September
10 years.
30th,
13.
Foxboro Field
13.
Hockey Boosters. We host
But
the
who's
second
counting?
annual mattress fundraiser
We'd like to
sale.
thank Cable 8 for giving us the
Anybody who's
opportunity,
looking
by
for
the way.
absolutely.
Fantastic
Stop
people
in
to
the
work with.
cafeteria.
If anybody really knew
September
the kind of
30th.
work these people do,
Between 10 and 5.
they wouldn't believe it.
Yeah.
These
Great
volunteers
deal.
do a fabulous job.
They cover everything. You know,
Great savings, guys.
cover
Anywhere from
town,
30 to 50% off retail.
elections, they cover
Politics, events,
events all around.
entertainment.
Concerts on the common.
Yep.
Again, this is Saturday,
school
September
things.
30th,
All kinds of stuff,
Yeah.
things with the
Cafeteria at
churches,
Harvard School.
fantastic group of
Please come out
people.
and support the field hockey.
So that was a lineman actually that was down on the play. It was a quick snapshot of our AD, Rich Cormier, and Kevin Corliss, who's also another hardworking guy.
Oh yeah,
Keeps things moving around here.
been doing a lot of it for years.
So we have a first down for King Philip. And once again, we're going to see, I believe, Fromer. He just
Yeah.
runs hard.
Yeah, he's a hard runner. He's going to get over 100 yards. He's getting 7-8 yards a carry.
Number 25, Shane Farmer with a carry.
So he picks up like 7 right there. So it'll be a 2nd and 3. They're at their own 45-yard line. We're under 2 minutes. We're going to see a quick replay from the other side.
Pat Caveney.
Trap.
Stop.
Yeah,
Trap block.
with a lot of arm tackling by the Warriors too. We're showing blitz right here. Henry's coming right up the middle. We got a play action pass. There's probably going to be a holding call
There
right
is
there.
a holding, yep.
Lyden's going to take off of this. He should go down. No, Henry hits him, but really
Foxboro.
Lyden should have just like slid,
Tackle by number
take himself
22.
out of harm's way right there.
Mike Henry.
We have a flag in the backfield. I believe we're going to see a hold. Foxborough's coming
We
with a
have
blitz.
holding.
Yeah, King
Against
Philip's
the
moving back.
offense. It's going to be 10 yards from the previous spot. Going to replay the down.
We'll still be second
28.
down. Well, you heard that. It's 28. That's your fullback Kerr on the hold.
The Foxboro Music Association is having its annual bottle can drive tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Please donate by dropping off in front of the IGO store.
Yeah,
and
he
leave at the
basically
end of
tried
the
to
driveway for
tackle
pickup.
56
Thank you.
for us.
That doesn't make him a bad guy.
Not making a bad guy. I mean, when you're beat, you got to do something, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow,
Yeah, David
9 to
Dowell
2.
was held
IGO
there.
School.
So
Please donate your bottles and
now we're
cans.
back to about a
Thank
2nd
you.
and 13. We're going to see that toss to Fromer. And he's going to
Somehow
pick up
he's-
half of that back.
Yeah, he squeaked through there. Well, they got a minute left. They got to put the ball in the air. You're going to see Lyden's arm now.
Yeah, you will. 32 on a tackle for
Tackle
Foxboro.
number 7, Louis Piccolo.
We got timeout, King
And
Philip. It's going to be a full
Martin
timeout.
McElroy as well on a tackle for
Number
the Warriors.
32.
Yeah, I remember that Super Bowl
Martin
last year,
McElroy.
Doug. Leiden threw for
Now
over
on the
250
field,
yards,
King
if I'm not
Philip.
mistaken.
Well, Foxboro got to dial it up here. Got 56 seconds left on the clock. King Philip facing a third and manageable 4-yard situation, 3 yards actually, from their own 45. I mean, the confidence with them, you know, if they don't get it here, maybe they run the clock down, get one last play, maybe give it a shot to the end zone using Leiden's arm. But I don't see them putting the ball away.
No.
6-6-0-6.
I think there's only been one turnover.
Yeah, just
Yeah, the winning
the fumble
number.
by us.
Yeah.
We'll pick up your winnings at the TP. Thank
So
you.
it's been a clean game.
Yeah. All right. Back to action here. And the fullback dive. Kerr's going to get the first down and then some.
Wow.
He just kept his legs moving. That makes up for the holding call for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So King Philip will call a timeout.
I think that's number
We got
4.
timeout, King Philip. It's going to be a 20-second timeout.
If I'm counting them
Yeah.
right.
Well, this is where, you know, again, with Leiden's arm, you can take a couple shots downfield, even if they try to get in field goal range, because we saw, you know, the strength of Baker's leg.
Foxboro tackle by number 191.
Let's take a look at it again here.
Nothing fancy. They're just grinding.
Yep.
King Philip, timeout on the field.
I mean,
Running hard.
as an offensive coach myself, I mean, this is what I try to get my linemen to do instead of just coming up out of their stance, standing up, drive into that defensive line, and that's exactly what KP is doing
Move
right
your
here.
feet. Move your feet.
Move your feet. So we got trips to our near side for King Phillips. First time we've seen this formation. They're darn close to having too many guys in the backfield, I got to tell you that. And there's the flag. That's exactly what it's going to be. And this ball's up for grabs. Foxboro is going to get an interception here. The ball is tipped.
Well, that negates the penalty.
Yeah, Hassett with the interception.
Devin Hassett.
King Philip lined up with too many guys in the backfield. They had 3 receivers on the near side. All of them were in the backfield along with a halfback and a
We have a
quarterback.
penalty on the offense. Illegal formation, 5 men in the backfield. That penalty's declined. First down.
Well, Foxboro gets a break here. They got just under
sure did.
39 seconds to make
First
something
down,
happen.
Foxboro on their own 36-yard line.
Let's take a look at
Line
Devin
just
Hassett.
threw the spot for grabs. It's actually a bad choice on his part. Michael Henry makes that happen with the tip, and then there's Devin Hassett, the right place, right time. And he fights back for about 7-8 yards on the return. So Foxboro, this is realistically their best field position for opening a drive. I believe Foley's still in there, quarterback. KP, a little bit of pressure. That ball's tipped and almost
that
right
was
back.
Tipped at the line.
The ball's tipped. I'm not sure who got their hand on it, but lucky we didn't give it right back to him. Now Hassett looks like he's back in at the helm. He's yelling for a play. No, Hassett's actually the receiver. Foley is still in there. I thought maybe Hassett went back to quarterback because of the way he was yelling at the sideline. Taking a lot of time here, too.
34 seconds left in the half.
Here comes a blitz on the top half there.
Oh,
That
boy.
ball's up for grabs. Look at this. Wow.
Yeah, he got hammered. 44.
Yeah, came hard from the left side of the Foxboro line. Kate Triani trying to cut block. He just was unable to do it.
Jack Webster on the hit.
Fortunately, that ball had enough to get out of bounds, but 3rd and long now, 3rd and 10 still, 28.7 seconds remaining. Foley's been under fire these last 2 downs. King Philip leading 9-0. And again, looking like they're going to come Going to get motion from DeRay. And we get a draw play with Capichetti. And he's going to break something here. He'll get knocked out. It stayed in bounds, but the clock will stop on the first down. Capicetti's best one of the night.
That's going to be a full timeout.
Foxboro uses a timeout here.
Foxboro has one timeout left.
Let's take a peek at it again.
Slow draw play.
Little draw.
43-yard line, 1st and 10 for Foxboro.
Just bad tackling there by King Philip. Actually, Foxboro didn't make a block at the point of attack, but you had 4 KP guys that Capichetti made a move on.
Yep, absolutely. Nice job.
So we're at the 43-yard line of King Philip. Nice first down there. 20.6 seconds remaining now in the half. Foxboro may have one timeout left.
I'm sure Brian Lee's going to have about 6 or 7 deep in the defensive backfield.
He's not going to give up anything big right here, that's for sure.
No.
Foxboro's going to send 3 receivers to the far side. You got Henry, Hassett, and DeRay out there. O'Donnell.
Well, they're covering 2. I don't see an. Oh, there's the other kid.
Yeah, O'Donnell's the tight end on the near side. There's a ball right in the middle of the field. This is well over Henry's head. He was open.
Yeah, he was. Nice
ball was
arm.
just overthrown.
Intended for number 22, Mike Henry, incomplete.
That takes 6 seconds off the clock.
2nd down for Foxboro.
Again, you don't have to get it all at once here. A little something underneath that play we saw earlier with Henry taking the ball out
We
the
have
flat.
time, we have some timeouts at the left, I think.
At least one anyhow.
Yeah.
Try and pick up maybe 15, 20 yards here instead of going for the deep one. Give yourself a better opportunity maybe.
Interesting how King Philip has the placards up on the sideline. Number 3 right there, calling the defense.
Yep, along with a color.
Yep.
You see a lot of that in college ball these days.
Yeah, they got faces on that too. They got that I'm looking at.
Now we come with the 3 receivers to the Foxborough side of the field. And, snap almost gets away from Foley. He's going to get smothered under.
And that's the end of this half.
That's basically, it's going to be a timeout.
We got timeout, Foxboro. That's the last and final timeout, full
Last one,
timeout.
they'll have like 7 seconds to get a playoff, but that was disrupted just because the snap was a little off to Foley's side through the whole timing of the playoff. But the line also just didn't block very well that time either. So a loss on the play. Foxborough will have probably this will be the last play of the half, barring a penalty on the defense.
46-yard line.
And to your point here, this is where look at. Here's your posse going back there,
There you
Frank.
go. Yep.
5 guys deep in the secondary.
No, it's not rocket science.
No, it's not. So you're going to see 3 guys rush. You're going to see the receivers getting bumped at the line of scrimmage. In fact, you may only see 2 guys rushing here. KP with 5 defenders back inside the 10-yard line. They're creeping up a little bit.
They got somebody's coming underneath on this play.
There's an opportunity right there for a hook and ladder.
Pass complete to number 3, Phil DeRay.
DeRay's going to pick up a lot of yardage, but time runs out before
That is
Foxborough
the
can
end
take
of the
advantage
first
of
half.
that gain.
Too bad. Nice play.
Well, it looks good in the stats column, but again, doesn't put anything on the scoreboard. And
Pass completion from number 9, Liam Foley to number 3, Phil DeRay. Halftime score, King Phil 9.
I'm thinking right here was
Foxboro 0.
Hassett was possibly there for a hook and ladder, but DeRay does a really good job of holding onto the ball because
Yeah.
everyone was hacking at him. So we come to the half, Foxborough trailing 9-0. King Philip basically outplaying us in the second quarter. First quarter was kind of like a stalemate, even though we gave up a field goal. But this here is strictly King Philip showing its dominance on the ground.
There must be concern in the Foxborough locker room. They played 6 quarters and scored 7 points.
Yeah.
So we got to get something going here in the second half.
Yeah. Well, the band will be coming out on the field. I'm sure the cheerleaders will probably have something to do as well. We're going to take a break and be back in about 15 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present the 2017 Foxboro High School Marching Band. The band is led on the field by senior drum majors Caleb Bragg and Carly McCall. Soloists include Ogoyana, guitar and senior Dominic Amico as featured trumpet soloist on Yesterday. This year's halftime show is entitled Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, the 50th anniversary. Celebrating a half century since Sgt. Pepper's release, the show will feature music from the iconic band, The Beatles. Songs featured include Magical Mystery Tour, Lady Madonna, Eleanor Rigby, Blackbird, Yesterday, and Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Foxboro High School Marching Band. Foxboro High School Marching Band. One more reminder on the Foxboro Music Association. They're having their annual bottle can drive tomorrow, 9 to 2. Please donate by dropping off in front of the IO School or leave at the end of your driveway for pickup. The support of the Outstanding Music Program is greatly appreciated. And tomorrow, 9 to 2 at the IO, please donate your bottles and cans. Thank you. Foxboro's next home game will be against the Stoughton Black Knights here at Jack Martinelli Field on September 22nd at 7 p.m. Hope to see all in attendance.
All right, back to action here at the Jack Martinelli Field at the Ahern School. Doug Seuss, Frank Jaffoon, bringing you the action tonight. King Philip, yeah, there it is. You can see the sign there. There's also one on the back of the home side bleachers.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very well done.
Yeah, it was a class act coaches and a class act by the committee to put it all together.
Sure.
We got to see Tom Nalen here speak that day.
That was interesting.
Interesting. Tom Nalen, former alumni, one of Jack's earlier teams, went on to play at Boston College and then for the Denver Broncos. two-time Super Bowl champion with John Elway.
Probable Hall of Famer.
Could be. And one thing I noticed about Tom was you could see the rigors of the game, how his body.
Oh, where?
It looked like he struggled to walk straight.
He wasn't a 300-pounder.
Not at all.
Yeah, he played about 280, but yeah, he looked like he's worn out.
Yeah, and again, that's like 20 years of football in the trenches. So.
Yeah.
But the first half here, basically all King Philip. First quarter, they scored a field goal on starting a drive in good field position. Foxboro had a drive going, but quickly turned it over after a nice run by Henry. And then KP pretty much has controlled it since then, grinding the ball out. If we get stats down in the truck, I'd be curious, but I would say Fromer is near 100 yards.
He's probably around 60, 70 anyway.
He's been steady. No, Frank McDowell. That is a bummer. I remember when Frank used to give us trivia too.
Oh.
He was always looking for something to stump us.
He was big.
Yeah.
He was big. Good kid.
So here we go. King Philip will be taking the kickoff in the second half as they deferred on the initial coin toss. Foxboro will be kicking, defending the scoreboard side.
You know, this is excuse me, Doug. This is a tough King Philip team, but it's certainly a team that can be beaten.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they have some good football players. They don't have such outrageous size or outrageous speed, but they pound the ball.
Yeah, they're doing basics, and basics, if it works, you stay with it.
Yep.
You know, we need a big defensive stand on this opening series for us. So Foxboro kicking for us is Russell Neal, number 6. Tees it up. 5'9", junior. And he gets a little bit of leg into that.
Not a bad kick.
The ball's going to go through into the end zone. And
not going to be returned.
Nope, not at all.
Nice kick.
Really good kick. Fromer was back there along with number 27 for King Philip was Andrew Gesomini. So ball's at the 20-yard line by rule. First and 10, King Philip. Clock does not start until the snap now. Now here's a good opportunity for us, partner.
Yep. We need a turnover right away. That would get the momentum back in our operation.
King Philip goes right to the line. And again, we're under center. And once again, we're going to see Fromer pound the ball up the middle this time. He's going to gain about 4 yards. A host of Warriors there.
Yeah. 43.
43 for us is Sam Blake, inside linebacker. Joe Derber as well. Yeah, Blake wrapped him up low. Good tackle there by Sam. So short gain of 4 yards brings up a 2nd and 6 from the 24-yard line. And we see a little motion here by Fromer. And this is going nowhere either.
Great play, good defense.
Yeah.
Too slow to develop in the backfield.
Yeah, it was. Caveney looks like was the first Warrior in there. Not really sure what was the intent here. You got a reverse pivot, and that defense had penetration before that fullback even got his hands on the ball.
The offensive line for King Philip couldn't get off the ball.
Yeah, and that hasn't happened too often in this game. So a big loss on that play. He knocks it back to 4 yards, and big in the sense that it's now a 3rd and long 10 situation. And King Philip still in the little play action pass. Lyden's got a
he's short.
He underthrew that one.
Yeah, he's short.
Intended receiver there.
Pass intended for number 89.
Oh, that's a good hold right
Jack
there.
Pillar. Is incomplete. 4th down.
Let's take a look at the pass.
Coverage was pretty good there too for the Warriors. That ball was just underthrown.
Yep.
See Hassett once again in the picture.
37.
So Cole Baker is back to punt.
Back to the Warriors. Number 3, Phil DeRay, and number 10, Devin Hassett.
I would actually move back maybe another 5 yards here.
We're looking return. They're only rushing 3.
Don't let that hit the ground there. But
get away from it.
Now, well, it does break midfield.
another great opportunity if we can take advantage.
Ball at our own 49-yard line.
49-yard
9:20 remaining in the third quarter. Let's see if Foxboro can muster up this time. Again, the sheer numbers of both teams as far as participants, you know, you don't see a lot of two-way guys like you used to.
There's a lot of kids on both sidelines tonight.
Yeah. I mean, there are kids playing both ways for these teams, but especially in your line, they seem to get a break. And we're going to see Capichetti get to the corner. He's going to get about 5-6 yards on that run into King Philip territory.
Back in the quarterback, the Foxboro Warriors, number 10.
Does get it out to the 45-yard line of King Philip. So,
6-yard gain.
little toss sweep here. You see Longer out there, number 74, pulling.
Oh, there's a block in the back.
Got away with that.
Yep.
Second and 4.
Pat Carey out there for Foxborough, also leading, but he was close to pushing the back. So 2nd and 4, 45-yard line of King Philip. Foxborough showing like a little double wing action here. And this is going to get nothing.
No, they were setting right there.
Yep. Cavichetti gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
Give it to 34, Anthony Capichetti.
I honestly think that's the first time I've ever seen them run a double wing.
Evan Rice.
Could it be? Could be.
You know?
Yeah.
And number 25, Shane Frommer.
They used to run it a lot.
Yeah. But the fact that you actually had pass it underneath center, that doesn't happen too often here. And I've always had concerns about that because the first time they go under, you know, the exchange, because how often do they practice that?
Yep.
Well, we're going to see it again. We're going to see under center, and we're going to get the toss. And Cavichetti's got.
That was very poor blocking. Very poor. I don't want to pick on anybody, but that's very poor block on the left side of the line.
Yeah, we needed more there.
Anthony Capichetti, the carry.
No, I'm not picking on him.
Penetration.
Max Harmer.
It just came right through.
Yeah. That's coming from the backside. You know, we're pulling the tackle there. That's my nephew, 65, who's pulling on the play. But KP was in from the backside of the play on the left side of the line.
Yeah.
So we lost a good opportunity right there. Now punting.
Nice snap. Nice snap.
And he gets off a decent kick here. Get a nice little roll down at the 15-yard line. So we're going to play a little defensive battle hopefully here as we get exactly 7 minutes remaining on the clock in the third quarter.
It's not like we haven't had opportunities, though. We've had them.
We've had
we just got the ball at the 50-yard line right there and couldn't even get 5 yards. We got to do something to get a drive going.
Right, absolutely. King Philip holding on to that 9-0 lead that they had at halftime. And again, looks like they'll come right to the ball from the sideline. All right.
We got 6 up front here. We're expecting run. And we get it.
There it is.
They got it.
Up.
59.
59 to 91. Brodeur is 91.
59.
Joe Derber.
Joe Derber.
Yep.
The big kid, 6'3", 225.
Sure is.
Joe Derber.
And he makes the tackle and they take him off the field.
2nd and 10.
So good penetration. Really good penetration there by those two young men.
Very well done.
No gain there. One of the few times we've actually controlled Frommer in the backfield tonight. 2nd and 10. King Philip's going to open us up a little bit, bringing a wide receiver to the near side. Now we're going to see him in motion, and we're going to get a toss sweep. He's going, ball's on the ground, bad pitch. That receiver was coming back for a crackback block.
He threw that ball hard. The quarterback just whipped the ball.
Fumble recovered by King Philip. Ball's now at the King.
That's all on Frommer.
Yeah, it's on Frommer. It's not on
Hit
the
his
quarterback.
fingertips. He might have been looking upfield, not watching the ball into his hands. So a real big loss on that one, 10 yards. So
about 16 for King Philip.
You know, Doug, we're going to get the ball at midfield again.
Yeah. This could be real well. Actually, it was a 6-yard loss. So 3rd and 16. We're down at the 9-yard line. Just can't give up that big play right here. You see a little motion again. Gonna
Quick kick.
Quick kick. Interesting. Get away from it. Be happy with that ball right there.
It's even better. It's even better.
35-yard line.
Couldn't ask for a better opportunity right now.
All right. A little interesting call, I think, there, huh?
Yeah. I didn't like it, but it's.
Well, I like it because I'm a Foxboro guy, but.
Oh yeah, of course.
But
of course.
The way Baker kicks, I would at least figured maybe you run off tackle, maybe Fromer picks up 6-7 yards.
Yep.
But not a very good quick kick, and Foxboro will take full advantage of this, I hope, at their King Philip 35-yard line. We're at 5:18 left in the 3rd quarter.
No, we got to get these offensive linemen off the ball. They're walking. Come on, let's go. Get some juice.
Again, that's Henry.
Nice run.
He's
Nice
got about
run.
7 yards right there. Good hard run by Henry.
Mike Henry on the carry.
Luke D'Amico in at the end of that stop, but I didn't get the number of the young man who actually tripped up Mike Henry. But Mike gets about
Mike Henry
7
picks up
yards.
about 7 yards there. 2nd and 3.
Mason Finelli, number 79, is checked in at left tackle now for Foxboro.
Come on, boys, get off the ball. Let's go. Trap. No go.
He's going to get the first. KP with a good surge on the D-line.
Yep.
Mike Henry on the carry again.
So Foxboro picks up
Foxboro.
very valuable first down right here. Ball now resting squarely on the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
You get 52 was pulling on that play for Foxboro.
King Philip stop on that last play was by number
That's Hunter
89,
Williams.
Jack Miller.
Now we're going back to our shotgun. We're going to send the 3 wide outs. Henry is the lone back. KP coming up. Henry gets a couple yards there.
22, Mike Henry once again.
KP looked like they were showing blitz on the play.
King Philip stop by number 52. Evan Rice.
Remember how we always talk, Doug, for over the 13 years we've been doing this. We're always talking about the backside of the play, getting downfield.
Right.
Well, they're not doing it.
No.
They're not doing it.
Kids can't take plays off. I mean, you know where the ball's intended to go, but the guys on the backside, they're going to make their block and then go to second level.
Pick a safety out.
Exactly. So we're looking at a 2nd down and 7. Now we'll see the 3 wides to the near side. KP's going to be offsides, I think, on this. We're going to get a nice run here by Hassett. He's going to make it into the end zone. Little keeper by Hassett. King Philip came on a blitz to that side. He got outside of the blitz.
On the play.
Yep.
Offsides against the defense.
Yep, there was offsides.
Touchdown.
Well, we're going to go for the 1, close the gap here to 2, hopefully. So Foxboro gets on the board on a Devin Hassett 21-yard touchdown run. Penalty against King Philip for being offside is obviously declined.
Number 6, Russ Neal. Phil Thomas on the hold.
So we need a good snap and a good hold.
Neal for the kick.
Yep. They mentioned they got Phil Thomas as the holder. He does get a good snap.
Nice kick.
Yeah, it sure is. Steady as it goes.
Right after is good.
Now we have a ball game.
Very important right there.
Left in the 3rd quarter. King Philip 9, Foxboro 7.
He gets outside. There's a couple good blocks. Didn't quite see the numbers, but Hassett athletic enough to get outside. Turns that corner, and the Warriors finally break the ice here. 9-7 KP with 3:08 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Took full advantage of the field position finally.
Finally, yeah, absolutely.
Now what we need is another good kickoff like we did to start the half.
Kicking off for Foxboro, number 6.
I don't think they threw the ball once in that series, did they?
No,
Doug?
nope.
Back from King
All right, we're going to look another look at the touchdown here. You see the DN 44 was offsides. There's DeRay with a good block. Teddy Mayer actually gets away with one in the back right there.
Yep.
But, you know, there are only penalties if you get caught.
Is it me or these officials missed a few calls
I
tonight?
think they missed a couple, but to our advantage.
Yeah, I think so.
There's a decent kick. And again, fielded at the 10-yard line by number 27 on King Philip, and that is Andrew Gelsomini.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah.
Sam Blake.
Blake on the tackle. Sam Blake.
King Philip will start with the ball. 1st and 10.
They're inside their
They're on
third
28-yard
28-yard line. That's still good for us. Again, we're not giving them that great field position we did in the first half. And now the defense has to stand up again, make a good play, get us the ball back while we got some momentum building.
This could be a big upset, Doug.
Well, if we
I'll tell you.
pull it off, we're going to see the toss to Fromer. Foxboro's, again,
Right there.
good pursuit. Good pursuit. You got Pond in the middle of that. I saw 43 for us as well.
Cavaney's in there.
Okay,
Brought
yep.
down by number 44, Matt Pond.
Sam Blake also a little bit help.
Sam Blake.
Yep. So a gain of like 2, maybe 3.
And number 18, Pat Cavaney.
We're making Fromer earn him now.
If they can just get penetration on the defensive line, just a foot inside the line of scrimmage, they can slow them down. You got to get some penetration.
KP's splitting 2 wide receivers out this time. Leiden's still underneath center.
That
And
is
play
good
action
penetration.
pass.
That was good penetration.
That's a good catch if he comes down.
Oh
with it,
my
he does.
goodness, what a great catch.
Yeah, he sure did. That's the young man who caught the touchdown too. Tom Vandell, number 81. No, wait a minute, that's our guy. 81 for them is, Thomas Madden.
Boy, they were all bunched up there too.
Yeah,
Nice
Brought
nice
down
tight
by number 2,
spiral.
Teddy Mayer.
Nice
And number
catch.
3, Phil DeRay.
not much you can do about that. He just went up for that ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
So big game.
First down for King Philip on the
Takes the ball out to the
40-yard
Foxboro
line.
40-yard line. We're under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10, King Philip. And once again, we're going to see Fromer. Takes it. Actually, it's not Fromer. We got a change up there. That's number
24 or 34. 34.
So Fromer gets a blow here, and 34 for King Philip
The 24
is
defender on the
Ryan
carry.
Halliday.
Who made a nice run.
Yeah, he picked up
Two
3,
Teddy
4.
Mayer. And number 18, Pat Cavaney on the stop.
Well,
Second
Lyden's
and
connected
7.
on a couple tonight. He hasn't
Big
been
Phillip.
as accurate as he was in the Super Bowl victory last year.
No, but they haven't thrown the ball that much either.
No. And they've certainly taken advantage of the play-action
We got
pass. when they are
timeout,
setting
King
them up.
Philip, 20-second timeout.
All right, KP wants a timeout here. Well, we got a moment, too. I'll mention our clock official tonight is Jody Smith, longtime director of Hawkmock League Pop Warner. Known Jody for a long time. Gave a lot of his life to the youth of not only Stoughton but all the large schools in the Hawkmock League. The Pop Warner Hawkmock League at one time had upwards of 40 towns, communities playing in it. So we're back to action. 2nd down, about 7, ball on the 37-yard line of Foxboro. You're going to see some motion here. And again, we got a backside blitz coming. Oh,
Nice
he escapes
block.
it, but we're going to get a cut block. That's going to be a penalty. And we got a pickoff. Mikey Henry with a pickoff, but I believe the penalty is on King Philip. So Leiden does a good job avoiding the initial rush
Got penalties declined. First down.
and throws the pick. So Foxborough gets a 2nd turnover on the Leiden interception.
Mike Henry.
Ball will be spotted at Foxborough's own 10-yard line with 1:08 remaining in the third quarter.
Let's take a look at this one.
You see Leiden escapes the first one, and then there's the block, low chop block, I guess. Yeah, actually, they gave Henry a pretty favorable spot because he caught that ball inside the 10-yard line.
Exactly.
So let's see if the Warriors can make something happen again here. Capichetti is the back.
Minute and 8 seconds left.
And Capichetti
He got
takes the hand
stuffed.
off and he gets nothing.
Yep.
28 on the tackle. I believe that's our fullback, Kerr.
Capichetti on the carry.
Nick Kerr on the tackle, 28 for King Philip.
With 28, Nick Kerr. The tackle for
You'll
King
see right
Philip.
here. Yep.
That's very, very questionable.
Yeah. Again, sometimes I know they look at it if you can't cut block back against your own end zone, but
Yeah.
he did have a helmet in front of him and it
Yeah,
wasn't behind. So
that's the rule. The helmet's
rule.
got to be in front.
well, it was negated anyhow by the interception.
Yeah,
so
it doesn't
we'll take
matter.
that. And now we're going to see a draw play. And not a
Nobody
lot
there. There's a face mask, I think, or
There it is. The flag is down. Good eyes here, partner. I believe you're right on that one.
Field.
Trying to point out a number. Right? He knows it's against one of the guys in white.
Okay, we have a personal foul. We have face masks against the offense. Against the defense, going to be a 15-yard penalty, automatically first down.
Well, we'll take that.
absolutely.
There was a time where they had the unintentional versus intentional, 5 yards versus 15.
Right.
Did a good job by making it all 15 now. Face mask is a face
A
mask.
face mask is a face mask.
And here
You're
you go,
absolutely right.
King Philip
Yeah,
penalty.
he just
Brings the ball right outside the
it had an impact. He
Foxboro's
twisted the head
25-yard
on that one
line.
as well. So
First
even
and
in the
10.
old days, that would have been a 15-yarder.
I got to tell you this, Doug. We're getting all the breaks.
Yeah.
Every break.
Foxboro going to maybe get this off before the end of the quarter. They do. And we have a collision in the backfield between Henry and Hassett on handoff. And that'll end
That's
the
the end of the third
quarter.
quarter.
Henry.
End the quarter on about a 1-yard gain. But Foxboro definitely had the edge in the third quarter.
You got to give our kids credit. They fought back.
Strong third quarter by our Warriors. And as we head into the fourth, trailing by 2, we'll have the ball on our own 26-yard line with a 2nd and 9. Good crowd here tonight, obviously for senior night, and
Yeah.
all, but home
What-
opener.
3 periods of play. King Philip 9.
I got to think there's
7.
2,500 people. There's a lot of people around the fence, too.
Yeah. Well, King Philip does draw them now, you know, with the success they've had.
Yep.
Like sometimes when you get those teams that come from a distance, and last year the team that came up from like Lower Cape, whatever the heck it was, Nauset, they had.
Well, Hingham was here last
well,
year, right?
Well, Hingham was here last year, but last year Nauset with the guy who used to coach in the NFL.
That's right, yep.
He had about as many players as he did fans.
He's gone now.
Oh, bad snap. Hassett has to cover it. We're going to lose about 10 yards on this.
Used to
Wow.
Tom Sherman
Sherman, yeah, it was
used to coach the Packers.
Coach
Mike Sherman.
Mike Sherman, right.
Yep.
He really didn't have much to work with either.
No. New program.
Right. So a real bad snap. We lose well over 10 yards on this. We're going to be looking at a 3rd and 23 now.
That play brings the ball back down to the Foxborough 13-yard line.
And just a high snap.
3rd down.
Hassett did all he could just to get to the ball. So what do you got for a 3rd and 23 play, Coach?
There you go, draw.
And a keeper by Hassett.
Nice call.
Not a bad call.
Get him out of the
Hassett,
end zone anyway.
Quarterback keeper. Tackle at number 44. King Philip.
Well, we need a good punt now from
Jack
Foley.
Webster.
9 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game. We got to go. We got to go a little bit.
Yep. Need another good defensive stand. 2-point ball game here.
14.
We got fake draw, QB keeper here. It's a little like
That's the Foxborough number 9.
zone read
Liam
type of
Foley.
play. You know, if you got a 3rd and 8, he picks up the first down there. So now we get a good snap, and we're going to see like a knuckleball. Good bounce again. Look at this. Foley getting really nice rolls on his kicks.
We're living well. We're living
right
well.
now we are. And that ball is down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Kingfield will take over 1st and 10.
So a couple good punts have actually helped Foxborough gain the field advantage here. Now we need another turnover, hopefully, and if not, a good defensive stand. Clock will start on the snap, 9:23 remaining in the contest. King Philip again splitting receivers to both sides. And the power eye, as they have been most of the night, and we're going to see a pass for Lyden's thrown out to the sideline.
Made the catch.
Yeah, it's the Madden guy again.
Yep.
He must be his favorite target because he's gone to him about 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, he's probably made that many catches, obviously.
Tackle by number 2, Teddy Bear.
So he picks up about 6. It'll be a 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 on the Kingfield 36-yard line.
Nothing fancy about this. It's just straight drop.
Just an out.
Yeah, it's not even a play action pass.
Simple out pattern.
Mayer had good coverage, but again, safe pass. So now we're back to a short yardage situation and a fullback dive. This, I believe, is Kerr again.
I don't think he made it, Doug.
No, I think he is shy as well. They're spotting him about a yard short, Frank. So he gains like 2.5 on that. Be a 3rd and 1 situation.
Number 43, Sam Blake, and number 91, Alec Cordor.
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, in my eyes, this is not the same King Philip team from last year.
No.
They're lacking a lot of speed and a lot of strength up front.
Well, they were blowing people away last year in games. Foxborough stacking the box. They got like 8 guys on the line of scrimmage. There, they draw the offsides. Lyden with a good hard cadence. Foxborough makes contact. Are they marking us off against King Philip?
We have defensive offsides. Going to be a 5-yard penalty. Is going to result in a first down.
Facing the wrong direction. That's all on the defense. You got to watch the ball.
Absolutely, especially when you're sitting over it.
Yeah.
Penalty takes.
Yeah.
That's exactly who did it, too.
It's
Nose
a guy
tackle.
right over center, too.
32.
Nothing worse than being the nose guy and jumping off sides.
Been there, done that.
First down KP now. And we're back to Fromer.
He hits the hole hard.
He does, and he's beyond the midfield stripe into Foxborough territory after that run. 7-yard gain, bring up a 2nd and 3.
25, Shane Fromer on the carry.
We got to start ripping the ball out.
And on the stop, number 44, Matt Bond, and number 59, Joe Durba.
Derber's had his name called a few times tonight, as well as Brodeur. Obviously, David Hassett earlier had a lot of action.
I'm impressed the way Foxborough's defense has played.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. 2nd and 3. Foxborough again creeping up against line. There's the fullback.
Nice tackle, nice play.
Yeah.
He was by him, but he still made the play.
Yeah, he spun off the initial tackle there, and he picks up the first down now at the Foxborough 45-yard line.
The Foxborough 45-yard line.
The clock continues to roll. It's under 7 minutes now. And this is exactly what King Philip wants to do. They want to grind the ball, chew the clock up, set themselves up for a possible score that could put Foxborough in dire straits. 1st and 10, 45 of Foxborough. Wow, good tackle back at the bottom of the line. I think that's Derber again, maybe 59. It is. Only a 2-yard gain this time.
59, Joe Durba, number 91, Alec Bernard.
We're going to have to start stopping the clock here, Doug, pretty soon.
Yeah, we've used 1 timeout, so we still have 4 remaining.
Yep. Because they're certainly not going to do it. I think they think this is the game right here, 9-7. I don't see him putting the ball in the air. And why would they?
Now we're going to see pass play. He's got a wide open receiver. Oh, that was just, that was on the receiver, I think, right there. He's going to watch that ball into his hands, but he was wide open.
86, David Morganelli.
Remember what Woody Hayes used to say about throwing a football?
Three bad things can happen, right?
Well,
three things can happen.
Three things can happen. Two of them are bad.
He has Henry backing up on the play, and he's got to make that catch. It's through his hands.
Yep.
Wasn't a bad ball by Leiden.
3rd and 8.
Morganelli.
The only problem, Doug, it stops the clock.
For them, it does, yes.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 8. Again, Foxboro. We're going to see, Leiden trips coming out from underneath center.
Oh,
and
that might be
breakup by
interference.
Teddy Mayer.
No interference call, huh?
Nice breakup by Teddy Mayer right there.
I want to see that again.
Pass intended for number 86, David Morganelli.
Again, Morganelli, the intended receiver.
Leiden
Leiden doesn't come out of center clean. Well,
could have gone either way.
split second, all right?
Yep.
Back to punt, number 37.
Good job. Good job.
We get a good kick out of Baker. DeRay,
Oh boy, they're going to let that stop
yeah,
right there at the
4-yard
4.
line.
That's not good.
All right, Foxborough line, you got to do your job. You got 5 minutes, 19 seconds to go.
Come off the ball.
You get 96 yards to pay dirt.
Ball down at the 4-yard line.
You get close enough.
First and 10
Neal's
for
range
Foxborough.
is probably around 30 yards as well. So they'd have to get somewhere down inside the 20-yard line to have a decent field goal attempt even.
Yeah, yeah.
See what King Philip does on the line there too. They've shown pressure at times. All right, here we go. This could be the drive that determines the game here for the Warriors. We're going to see a keeper.
He picked up about 4.
That's Hassett again. Yep, Hassett in the backfield.
Quarterback keeper.
Picks up like 4 yards. That's where I get nervous with that shotgun snap too. Inside your own 10-yard line.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Little fake handoff to Henry there. And Hassett gets out to about almost the 10-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Nice safe play there. As long as we have a good snap, life is good. Again, little shuttle pitch. Henry's going to get out close to the first down. He may be marked just shy.
I think he's a yard short.
Brought down by number 21, Andrew.
Oh, they give him the first down. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Little shuffle toss there.
First down.
Teddy Mayer coming up with a block. Mike Henry with a good hard run picks up that first down. So Foxborough is moving the ball as we come down to 4 minutes remaining in the contest. Line, we need that line to keep firing off right now.
Yeah, we got to get good line play right here.
Now we're going to get a whistle, we get a timeout.
We got timeout, Foxborough.
Foxborough.
So we got 20-second timeout.
Yep.
Not a bad decision if you're undecided out there about your play.
This could be the game right here, this drive.
Again, I'd like to see them leak one of the backs out into the flat again, you know.
Yeah.
We ran it one time, got a big game. We haven't come back to it since.
And Duray could be the guy, too.
Yeah. Well,
defensive backs are 7-10 yards off the
give
ball.
him a cushion. Backside pressure here. He's going to have to get rid of this ball. There you go. DeRay keeps his balance. Look at this kid go. Wow, he took a shot. Wow.
You got your wish there, my friend.
Yeah.
Number 3, Phil DeRay.
First down.
Well, Devin Heston does a great job of avoiding the sack, but DeRay sets himself right up in a nice little hole here. You'll see it.
And he moved.
And then
he moved. Watch him move. Watch him move.
He moves to get himself
There
open.
we go. Exactly.
Beautiful.
Exactly.
And now watch the hit he takes. Boom.
And
The
holds
kid's
on.
twice his size. He knocks him to the ground. Nice job by Phil DeRay.
Absolutely.
First down, Foxboro, their own 28-yard line. Clock is moving again. We're coming down to 3 minutes. There's the handoff. Henry gets nothing.
Nothing there.
Maybe a yard.
You
You got to be quick now, guys. You can't take a lot of time in a huddle.
At this point, 3 minutes left in the game. There's got to be a little deception. You know, whether or not they want to. I hope they don't want to throw the ball long. They're going to have to go underneath or something, but they're going to have to throw the football.
Right. I also think this is almost a situation where you got to have 2 plays when you go to the huddle.
That's a good idea as well.
You know, because they can't keep taking 20 seconds off the clock in between plays.
Here we go. 2.5 minutes left in the game. They don't look like they're moving with a lot of authority.
KP coming a little pressure. Hassett's got Mayer, and it goes through his hands.
I think that might have got touched by 25 by Fromer.
Not exactly a tight spiral.
Number 2, Teddy Mayer.
If that ball's tipped, that'll explain it. Mayer was going down for it anyhow. It wasn't exactly, like you said, a spiral. But if that ball's not tipped, it is catchable. So we have a third down now in 9. We're going to see this, the end of the play. You do see a hand coming in there. Very well could have been tipped. If he catches it, it's a great catch on Teddy Mayer's part. So here we go, 3rd and 9. Basically, we're 4 down territory anyhow. We can't punt in this situation. We got motion on us. And that's a bad pass. I thought I saw the wide receiver jump before the snap.
Number 3, Phil DeRay is incomplete.
4th down. Here's your game.
Now, I could be wrong, but it looks like the other quarterback. He's got a little bit better arm. But
well, when you keep mixing
he may not
guys
have the
up
feet. I don't
back
know.
and forth, I mean, we saw it the last couple of years, alternating quarterbacks.
Jack made a big decision right here. Got to punt it away.
Wow. Well, he's got 3 timeouts.
Yep. They got to get off a good punt. We got 3 timeouts left, right, Doug?
Yeah.
2:25 left in the game.
Now they're going to use one right here.
We got timeout, Foxboro, 20-second timeout.
They just wasted one because they couldn't get the right package on the field.
Yep.
Wow, that might change the strategy at this moment.
We got Bordieri and Dooley trying to convince Jack to go for this.
I think at this point you do.
And guess what?
They convinced him.
They're going. Hey, take a shot.
I mean, the fact that they've hung in this ball game, you know,
Yep.
it's worth it. Give the kids a chance to win the game
Yep.
on offense. If not, KP's going to kill the clock anyhow. So
Exactly.
now they're still mixed up with their package.
They're going to get 5 yards if they don't hurry up.
We got a delay game against Foxboro.
They got
We
it.
got a 5-yard penalty. Replay the down.
God, that's horrible. That's horrible.
I got to put that one on the coaches.
I was going to say it. That's got to go on the coaches.
All right. So here we go. We got 3 wide to the near side, 1 wide on the top side.
We have timeout. King Philip, full timeout.
Little game of brinksmanship, as they
Yep.
say. Brian Lee wanted to take a look at what they're putting up and how he's going to defend it. His father's probably yelling at him from the back.
Well, maybe whispering. That must have been a household to grow up in, though.
Oh,
huh?
yeah.
Living with a legend like that. And he's done well. He's done well. I'm sure the general is quite proud of his son.
Well, when you're a state champion, you're a state champion.
Absolutely. And I don't think there's too many father-son combinations in the state that can claim that.
Nope.
So let's see what Foxboro has. They need about 15 yards for, about 15 yards for the first down. Ball's on their own 23-yard line.
Got to get to the 38, 38 and a half.
King Philip, well, they're going with four down linemen. Snaps a little high, but Hassett pulls it in. And he's going to get sacked. And that'll be your ball game. Well, again, you live and die in the trenches. There wasn't a lot of extra pressure. That was a four-man rush right there.
That's it.
And the Warriors just couldn't give enough time to Hassett to find a receiver.
Mike, let's take a look at this again.
Foxboro gives up the ball on downs. Number 28, Nick Corr.
There's no blitz.
No crossing, no blitz. They just got them.
Yeah.
They just beat our guys.
Yeah, off the edge on the left side again.
First and 10.
DN comes off the left edge, and that your left tackle is your most important guy on that line, especially when you're passing. Now Foxboro has to try and strip the ball.
Yeah, now we got a rip and tear.
Got 2 timeouts left. You might as well use them.
Plus you got the 2-minute warning.
Oh, do they do that in high school ball?
Don't they give them a 2-minute warning at the end of the game?
Maybe they do.
Number 44.
I could easily be wrong.
We got timeout, Foxboro, full timeout.
Well, we know they have 1 left, anyhow. And this is a shame, like where they lost that one. Just because substitution. You'd like to have that one back right now.
Yep, that's true.
You can see in the end zone there, the gentleman with the light blue shirt and the white hair, that's Greg Burke from Stoughton.
Yeah.
Foxboro's playing his team next week. Longtime coach over there, has had a lot of success as well.
He's got Carew with him, too.
Foxboro guy.
Yep, Foxboro offensive coordinator for Stoughton, Brian Carew, great running back. Well, it's too bad if this happens like this because we have played well enough to stay in the game and win it.
Well, they're trying to strip there. Not going to get it. Be 3rd down. This will be our last timeout.
Yep.
We got timeout, Foxboro, full timeout.
Well, 3rd and 9.
Number 44, Matt Condon on the stop.
You're certainly not, if KP gets stopped here, you're certainly not going to see them kick the football. They may kick the extra, may kick a field goal. I don't know.
3rd and 6.
Maybe. Kid's got the leg though, doesn't he, Doug?
He sure does. But even you risk the chance of a block. We already saw a block extra point.
That'd be a terrible way to lose a game, wouldn't it?
Heck yeah, it would be. I mean, if they don't get the first down here, I basically just try to grind it out again, see if I can get it. If not, Foxborough's going to have to go over 70 yards to beat you with less than 2 minutes. So.
Yep. I agree.
A better second half by Foxborough, a game of 2 halves, really. KP controlling the second quarter of the first half, and Foxborough basically the 3rd quarter of this half. Just got to stay on sides right here, guys. Now there's the flag. Oh, my God. And there's Fromer. He's going to have a first down. KP can just take knees at this point in time.
25, Shane Farmer on the carry.
We have offsides against the defense. That penalty's declined. 1st and goal.
Again, that's a shot in your own foot there. Clock, we're under 2 minutes. Basically, I think it's like 30-second clock for each play. So King Philip can take 3 knees and this game would be over.
Yep. Want to bet they try to score?
Doesn't prove anything, but he might call a timeout with like a second to go. Yeah.
We got a 20-second timeout. King Philip.
The only thing I look at if you try to score, if somebody gets hurt unnecessarily, you know, you hand the ball off to Fromer, say he takes a shot on his knee, now he's done for the year. You go like, we take a knee, nobody gets hurt.
Yeah.
So you only got to win by 1.
It's also a classy thing to do.
Yeah, it is.
We'll see.
Not so sure North would do it.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. It looks like might be in victory formation, or is he's actually gonna hand it off. He's gonna give it to his fullback, and he's gonna score. Wow. So they do punch it in.
I just think we're thinking rankings too.
Yeah. Well, a lot depends on how Foxboro and KP play out their seasons too, because it's not so much the scores of the game as much as it is the points you get for the wins and losses that teams have. So, you know.
Well, Foxboro played a tough game tonight. They did. They kicked it through.
And Baker's through, so we're back to a 9-point lead. So 2-score game.
Went after, brings the score up to 16-7. Big Philip, with a minute 29 left.
Yeah, straight ahead dive. Again, I'm actually a little surprised by it, but the young man earned it. He's done most of the lead blocking
for
tonight
Fromer, yeah.
So,
yeah.
You know, you throw him a bone.
Last King Philip touchdown was by number 28, Nick Kerr.
So we'll see Baker tee it up. Foxboro needs really any chance to win this. They need a kickoff return for a touchdown here. And then they're going to have to follow that up with an onside kick anyhow.
And do it all in a minute and a half.
Do it all in a minute. And 29 to be exact at home.
For Foxboro, number 3, Phil DeRay.
Well, we certainly have the capability, I think, if DeRay gets the ball to run this back. If he's got a seam.
And again, we get another decent kick into the end zone. That'll settle that.
Baker's kick goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20-yard line. And Foxboro will have 1st and 10.
Well,
they're on the 20-yard line.
Let's see if we can strike quickly here. Maybe give ourselves a chance. It's never over. 1st and 10, our own 20-yard line. 1 minute and 29 seconds remaining in the game. The fans are starting to head to the parking lot. Again, has it back in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He's going to take a hit from the backside. Absolutely no block in there. Again, off the left end.
Acid tackle for a loss.
Let's take a look at it.
Dylan Leonard.
Looks like a cornerback blitz, maybe. 44 for KP comes on the outside. Finelli never had a chance to get out to him. He's just too far outside. And that's Jack Webster on the tackle. So we're under a minute. No sense of urgency by the Warriors. They pretty much have conceded any effort here in the last minute. And O'Donnell with his first reception of the night.
Acid pass complete to number 1, Jack O'Donnell.
There's a kid you're going to get more involved in the offense.
He's big.
Anyhow. He's a big kid.
Yep.
He's athletic. For years we've said that about our tight ends anyhow. You know, we don't get them involved enough.
That's exactly right.
Going back to even like when
Scotty's Scotty Cicerone's
Yeah.
one of them. I'm thinking Matt Grendel, guys that
Ryan Morshed on the
Yep.
Super Bowl team.
Exactly.
You know, big target in the middle like that. But O'Donnell, I would like to see O'Donnell get more touches. I think it'd be beneficial and might open up the offense a little bit more.
well, you don't have to put him on as a tight end. You can spread him.
Spread him out. You can do it. And I also think we need to decide possibly on a quarterback.
Yeah.
You know, O'Donnell again. There you go, big target.
That's a pass. Complete.
He's out to the 45-yard line. We got
Brings the ball out to the
16
Foxboro
seconds remaining. The
45-yard
clock
line.
will start as soon as the ball is
First
set.
and 10.
We're going to see a spike of the ball. Well, actually, player's helmet came off. That's going to give
24,
Foxboro a break
Bender
here.
on the tackle. For King Phillip.
Going to spike the ball again. He does. So we got maybe one more play, possibly two. Yeah, Jack's wide open out there. And he's over 6 foot, so that's a tough assignment for any D-back.
Yep.
So a kid that's that big and he's got leaping ability. He's a good basketball player.
He's a junior, isn't he?
Senior.
Oh, he is a senior too.
Yeah. He missed last year with the injury. He hurt his leg in preseason, I believe. So. All right, here we go once again. Pressure. He's going to O'Donnell one more time. And there was a combat
Whoa.
there. There's a flag.
He hit him in the face. O'Donnell hit him in the face.
Pass intended for number 1, Jack O'Donnell.
I mean, it's good hand-to-hand combat out there. And, but when the whistle blows, you got to stop it.
I think he punched the kid in the face.
I think he did
We're a
too.
foul against the offense. It's going to be a dead ball foul, personal foul, unnecessary roughness on number 1. It's going to be 15 yards from the previous spot. The down counts.
You got to be careful of that too, because if you get an ejection, then you're out the next game.
I know.
You know.
And referees are aware of that.
Yeah.
They don't want to throw a kid out of the game.
So this will be the last play of the game. Clock stops mostly because of an incomplete pass, not on the
It's
offensive
third down.
penalty.
Back to the Foxboro
Third down.
30-yard line.
So Foxborough has the ball on their own 30. They need about 10 points, and they're not going to get it. Yeah, again, we see 5 D-backs. Bad snap. Hassett does pick it up. Little pass. I'm not sure what happened in the backfield here, but a player lost his helmet once again.
Pass complete to number 2, Teddy
Flags
Bear.
are down. Unless there's a defensive penalty, this game is not over. What do we got here for a penalty? If it's on a defense, the game's not over.
What's
We have
going
a
on with
foul
that
on the
kid with
play
the
against
helmet?
the defense. Unnecessary roughness. You're all set? The penalty's declined. The game is over.
Coach figures that's it. That's not going to make a difference. So, in a nutshell, we saw
Final score.
a good KP team, but not as good as we had anticipated.
Foxboro 7.
Foxboro played good at times, certainly had enough breaks in this game to make something happen.
Absolutely.
Didn't take advantage of them the way they probably should have.
There's a lot of work offensively to be
A lot of
done.
work to be done, I agree. Line needs a little more work, better driving off the ball on the run, maybe a little better pass protection. But, you know, we're inconsistent, and that showed tonight. We had a good drive, moved the ball, scored, and then after that we kind of like couldn't get it going again.
Yeah.
I think we'll be all right this year. I mean, again, King Philip's in the big division there, the large school, the Hawkmock League, and Foxboro's really going to beat Stoughton. Starts next week in Stoughton.
Yeah. We got some tough games coming up with Stoughton and North Attleboro. Yeah.
Those are the games you got to win. You win your division, you definitely get into the playoffs. If not, then you rely on the rankings. And I'd rather be in that playoff format. Last year when we weren't, it's wild card. Some of the teams you got to play and some of the places you got to go.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
So not homecoming, I'm sorry, but senior night here at Foxboro, Jack Martinelli Field did not turn out the way we wanted it to. Somewhat of a moral victory maybe, but not a victory like the way we wanted to see it. So back here again next week, Stoughton.
Do it again.
Do it again. So for the whole entire Cable 8 crew, camera folks, people in the truck, guys working audio, all that other stuff, we appreciate your work tonight. And Frank and I will be back to call next week's game against
Screw it all up again.
Screw it all up again. Good night, folks. Have a good week.